Welcome back, one and all, to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. I'm the Arcane Rogue, and last time, we made it through the Mark 6 mission. Barely. Barely. Get it? Barely. I'll stop. Anyway. Let's go return that payday to the Shockwell and Ryder. That way they can thoroughly embarrass that chemical company for what they were doing, which was absolutely inhumane. Phone's old LCD readout displays text. Yep, good. Got 1,000 Nuyen and 2 karma. Now, we have a fair amount of karma that we need to spend. 19, in fact. And we have 6,000 Nuyen. We need to go get some spells. We definitely need to go get some med supplies. I'm going to do all that off camera, and I will be right back. And I'm back. Karma spent. Med kits bought. Cleaned him out of gold trauma kits and advanced med kits. So let's go ahead and let's check our messages real quick before we talk to Paul. 2 new unmessages. Salvage DVD. Screen flickers to life and Malit's face appears from the shifting background and ambient noise. It's clear that this message was recorded on a portable device. Oh, hey, Griff, I just wanted to tell you that I met with limited success in working on that stack of DVDs. It's a thorny problem, but at least I'm making some headway. If you look on the table beside your DVD player, you'll find another recovered disc. I wasn't able to salvage all the files on it, but I think you might find what I did recover to be of interest. For my part, I'm going to continue working on the other DVDs. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't hold out much hope, though. They're all badly damaged and suffering from disc rot besides. I'll be in touch. My best to you and your team. For those of you who don't know, disc rot is something that can happen with optical media due to the dyes that they use to encode the information on the disc. It's organic, so it can actually mold and mildew. Literally rot, corrupting the data. We have Still Alive. From Jaina to Griffin. I guess I should thank you. You got me out of that horrible job alive. I don't think I could have made it on my own. What happened on that run took everything else away from me, but at least I'm still breathing. The lodge turned me into a killer. That gnaws at my guts every minute of every day, and I still can't sleep at night. Innocent people, normal people, died because of what I did. And you know why they made me do it? Because they could. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't bother you. You're a Shadowrunner, after all. You kill people all the time. Just another day at the office, huh? Well, I'm not like you. I can't just kill people on the job and forget about it the next day. This is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. I don't know how to live like this, but it's still better than not living at all. That's what I keep telling myself. And so I figured I might as well tell it to you, too. Ah, poor Jonna. Alright. Let's look at... We will claim payment for our Mark 6 prototype extraction. We got $37.50 for that. To call your work unsatisfactory would be an understatement. When I said that we wanted the prototype, it should have gone without saying that we wanted it intact and operational. You technically fulfilled the terms of our arrangement. Technically correct is the best kind of correct. But don't expect to ever work for us again. Second message popping in our inbox, payment details. Deduction for crew salary, ammo resupply, automatic deduction to Alice funds. There we go. Okay. Pharma cleanup job. I don't know if I'm in the mood for that kind of thing right now. Do we have any pay data we can put up to sale? No. Alright. Let's go hand this encrypted PDA to Paul. You have news. In your absence, I've been looking into Harfield Manor. Whatever First Swing is up to, it's both large-scale and well-funded. I've uncovered a money trail leading from holding companies all over the world to an offshore fund with a dummy address. From there, all of that freshly laundered money flows directly into the Harfield estate. Wait a second. Why would the dragon have investors? That doesn't make sense. It's doubtful that the Firewings pawns even know what where their money is going. This is typical of draconic plots. Uncover a stream of money flowing behind the scenes, and there's a fair chance that you'll find a dragon at the receiving end of it. To a dragon, conspiracy is second nature. Also planting cortex bombs in people's heads, right? But Verschwinge was different. She didn't scheme or plot. She acted. Yes, and look where that got her. When the Firewing launched her attack on humanity, it was an act of hubris. She lashed out because she didn't consider our species to be a threat. It would be equally hubristic for us to assume that she will make the same mistake twice. I will continue digging while you and the team tackle your next run. With luck, I will have more information to share upon your return. Sounds good. One last thing. The lead was able to restore the readable surface of one of the Green Winter's DVDs. I'd like you to take a look. You will find it sitting beside the player. I'll check it out. Very good. Malit is still working on the other DVDs from the bundle. Many of them are extensively damaged, and getting anything off of them is proving to be quite a chore. She told me she'll be in touch if she makes any headway. Thanks, Paul. Well, let's go watch that DVD. Alright. Load second DVD. Track 1. Timestamp is 2054, November 11. As I said in my last recording, I've been having trouble finding hard facts on Verschwinge, so I thought I'd open things up a bit. Let's see what the rumor mill has to say. Screen jumps. He appears in a different location. Well, that was enlightening, assuming any of it was true. I think we watched this. Let's try the third DVD. The scratched LCD display comes to life. Display goes black. The face of Green Winters winks on. 2042, August 5th. I was thinking about Adrian today. Not when he disappeared, not as the fabled Dragon Slayer or the big-time CEO of Deal Defense, but when we were kids. Well, I was always more of a kid than he was, of course. He's like 15 years older than me. In a way, he was more like a parent than a brother. So I was thinking about this time when we were on a holiday. Our parents took us out the island of Pole. Out the island of Pole, okay, to enjoy the beach. I must have been about 5, Adrian was 20. It'd be his last family vacation with us. A year later, he'd begin his meteoric rise to fame and fortune. But on this trip, he was my brother, and when I fell out of the little paddle boat that our parents rented and started sinking fast into the Baltic, he was the one who dove in to rescue me. You saved my life that day, Adrian. I love you forever for that, and I will find you. I owe you that much. Play track 2. 2049, June 6th. Found an old news article that mentions Adrian from way back in 2036. It was printed on a financial magazine called Das Fernsehen. The Rogue's not going to try that one again. One of those chic print-based mags they produced for the retro crowd. There aren't any clues in here, but it's good to see someone else acknowledge his existence. Clicks an off-screen button and the image of Winters disappears. It's replaced by a digital scan of the mag page. SK stock suffers in post-buyout brain drain. In the aftermath of the Dragon Lofweir's hostile takeover of Seder Krippel, I'm not even going to try. A continuing brain drain of high-level executives is causing an ongoing worry among company shareholders. The company's stock took a major hit when Lofweir deposed former CEO Wilhelmina Graf Benoit last August. 3 months later, long-held power positions within the SKI empire continue to empty as the Dragon consolidates his power base. The most recent casualties of Lofweir's takeover include Alexandria Kobayashi, former COO of Seder Munitions, Matthias Donner, former treasurer of Rogues Not Trying, DataFax, and Werner Harding, former CEO of Deal Defense. Harding stepped into the role to replace Dr. Adrian Vauclair, who disappeared under mysterious circumstances after killing a dragon 2 years ago. I mean, mysterious circumstances 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's what they had to say about Adrian a mere 2 years after his disappearance. My brother, the footnote. It's clearly corrupted. The screen fills a meaningless stream of text. Is it meaningless, though, or is it just encrypted? Track 4. More possibly meaningless text. Track 5. This grinds in its tray. A few seconds later, the screen fills with text. From the desk of Werner Harding. Dated 2034, September 10th. It is my sad duty, or Dr. Vauclair, it is my sad duty to inform you that, by unanimous vote of the... Rogue's not going to try that one either. Your position as CEO of Deal Defense will be terminated at the end of this calendar month. Your continued misallocation of company funds to pursue personal agendas cannot, and will not, be tolerated. The Supervisory Board is not unsympathetic to your mental state. The trauma that you endured during your pursuit of the dragon Fierschwinge must have been enormous. But your continuing obsession with the dragon, the dead dragon, I might add, has proven a negative influence on this company and an unjustified drain on resources. The board wishes you all the best in your future endeavors. We have prepared a generous severance package to assist you in this time of transition. If there's anything more that we can do to help you, please don't hesitate to ask. Werner Harding. What? What's the severance package? 100 million? Couple medkits? Anyway. Let's go meet with this new client. Anytime, Griffin. I guess we'll talk to Luca, too. Yes, yes. It would have been very easy for you to make some extra million by doing what we asked. See you around. Oh. Oh, our new client is not here. Okay. Well then, I will be back. Well, we only got one job to take. Okay. We've already read this, so I don't feel any need to read it again. 15. Yeah, we'll take it. Alright. To the U-Bahn. I guess we don't get to meet with that other person, Amsel? Whatever. Okay, for this mission, I'm leaving Blitz behind. Bringing Glory, Dietrich, and Iger. Because this is a liquidation. I imagine Iger's combat abilities are going to, you know, be useful. Your client has hired you to tie up loose ends at the site of a botched cloak and dagger op. One of the operatives from the failed mission has been captured by Nidoran, and it's only a matter of time. Job is simple. Kick in the door, find the operative, put a bullet in them. And that's why Rogue is bringing Iger. Okay. No. I want my consumables. Don't want that high explosive grenade. Let's bring an extra med kit. Glory is fully loaded out. You've got that. I'm actually going to give you this Esprit Flashbang and a frag grenade or two. Just in case. Let's see, you've got a flag, a phosphorus, a couple med kits. You do not have a trauma kit. Well, now you do. I actually want you to have a better trauma kit, too. Reception area of the Shearing Pharma AG lab looks normal enough. Synth leather couches were obviously designed more for appearance than for comfort, and the blue steel walls are generally gently illuminated with energy-efficient recessed lighting. All in all, it's a perfect example of typical corporate design sensibility. Bland, generic, and safe. An overturned houseplan is the only sign that something might be amiss in the lab ahead. You ready for this, boss? According to what Herr Fuchs told us, the entire complex is going to be crawling with hired security. It's going to be a hell of a fight. We can handle it. Get ready, people. And we start in combat. Okay. I gave myself a punching dagger. I believe that will stack with my killing hands. So I've been kind of missing out on some of my power that I can bring to bear. Go ahead and activate Killing Hands. Glory, you can activate your adrenal pump. Iger. We're just gonna make sure that you're ready. I don't think the shotgun will stick with the sniper rifle. And then Glory can open the door because she's got the most AP. There's Knight Errant. I've got better cover, I believe. What the heck? I should have light cover. Yeah. Dietrich. Iger, can you hit either of them? No. Not if I move you too far forward, but if I put you right there... And of course, there's a cyber a place where we could jack in if we had a decker, probably get intel. Of course I regret bringing Blitz, why wouldn't I? Nice. Okay. Dietrich, let's just heal up Glory. And then nerve bolt that guy. Glory, switch to your hand razors. Each hit strips 2 armor from the target. I believe I commented on this during the Shadowrun Returns LP, but I do enjoy this remix of the combat theme from the SNES game. Nice. Of course, we can't jack in, we don't have a decker. Before we open the doors, let's focus on clearing this area. What do we got? Anything in here? Not really. Okay, and then we'll move Dietrich into here. Set Glory there. And then Iger, I guess right here for now. Knight Errant comes in this way, and of course they go around the corner again. Compound attacking, please. Dietrich, you're still wounded. So we're actually just gonna pop you over here. Can you increase Iger's aim? Yes, you can. Iger, you pop around the corner. Whoops. Didn't mean to shoot Griffin in the back. Okay. Let Glory eviscerate this fool. You've got your healing back, so you can go ahead and heal yourself. Move back into cover. Iger, switch weapons. You stun me, I punch you. All right. Is that all for this little room? Looks like it. Move Glory over to here. Dietrich, I want you over here. If only so that I can... so that I can hit my own people if I need to. And then you can reload your rifle. Open the door. That's a lot of Knight Errant. So what's over here, I wonder? Let's check that out. Let's just back up a little bit. And then you can activate your adrenal pump. Put everybody on Overwatch. Okay. Nope, that would be a waste. Got supplies back here. And then a spare route into that room. Okay. Switch to Iger. Phosphorus grenade. And then Glory. Thought that would work. shotgunner is back there doing all of nothing. Kamikaze, 2 body, +1 strength, +1 willpower for 5 rounds. That'd be useful to give the Dietrich one of these runs, I think. Look at what happened to him. Haha, yeah. Yeah, I'd say something happened to him. How do we even get in there? Thank you, Glory, for hitting him, finally. Just no wound to heal, she's wounded. Whatever. Fine, instead of healing... Instead of healing her... Never mind, I can't. Because apparently I don't have line of sight. Fine, just boost her ability to hit things. That fire damage and bleeding damage over time. It's just so good. Griffin opens the door and they're like, who saw Big Papa coming in? Not me. Can we twin slash over here? We can. Dang, you missed. Can you compound kick him? Yes, you can. Can't get Dietrich onto a ley line. But we can get him to a point where he can heal Glory. That's good. That would take Iger far too long. We need backup in the main lab. We're getting hosed. Backup's coming from behind me. Well, that's just silly. I'm sorry. I might be enjoying this a little too much. It's nice seeing my Shadowrunners play out the role that I intended for them. Here's Iger. Move into the room. Fire. Really? We're gonna Chuck Norris roundhouse kick them. I don't think Glory can get over there. No, and we have another turn yet before she can recharge her adrenal pump, so... Dietrich, just go ahead and keep stacking aim on Iger. Move to this ley line. I know, you've got to reload. Ooh. This ought to take it out. No. Oh, you resisted that, did you? Fine. Move Dietrich to this ley line. I don't see anywhere they could come in from here. And they did. Okay. Let's cast Stride. And Great Armor? No, I don't think it's necessary. Oh, activate your adrenal pump. Give me my action economy. There is no way to not hit. Okay. Well, that makes Nerve Bolt a little bit better. No, switch to the shotgun. Kneecap. And then another... No! Did not mean to do that. These guys have shotguns. That's no fair. Come on, Dietrich. Neat. Okay. How do we get to him? Body on the table looks like a janitor. His chest and stomach have been brutally torn open. Cute. Can't get in that way. So I guess the only way to go is over here. But that will have to wait for next time on Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. If you liked the episode, please let me know by hitting the like button, and if you can think of a way to improve it, please feel free to let me know constructively in the comments below. Let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you think I should play after I finish Dragonfall. I'm open to suggestion. Within reason. And until next time, I've been the Arcane Rogue, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.